Hey everybody, welcome back to New Helena, the wonderful, wonderful series of islands here on my Patreon server. So, last month, this video has taken me quite a while to edit, we had a server event that was called The Relay, otherwise known as the Sailing of the Spoops, because it started at Wiver's Way. Well, it starts from Phantom's Keep, it ends at Wiver's Way. Unfortunately, after about 5 hours or so of actual event and such, I discovered that my commentary was completely corrupted. Which was fine, I still had the video and I still had the commentary from everybody else via TeamSpeak, but then in the course of editing this video, I discovered that the video had also corrupted. So basically all I had access to was the TeamSpeak commentary of an in-game event with everyone but me. Yeah. So, to explain exactly what happened, to give you some kind of content today, we started off at Phantom's Keep, the docks, where we were informed that a gentleman in the black market of New Helena, as to say Wiver's Way, might have some business for us. And so we were given a sort of a trial run, as it were, an effort in navigation as well as avoiding detection, which is relatively easy considering the vast scale of the oceans in New Helena, and that meant that we had to go on a relay race around the server. Now I say race, there weren't exactly times, but it is worth noting that it's very good that there weren't times, because I finished this trip on a boat, regular old boat, no status effects, no magic, nothing, in about 90 minutes. 2 people in the course of this particular event were able to go from one side of the map to the other in about 5. So, now granted this was somewhat unreliable for them, it pretty much relied upon there not being as many people around so that they didn't trip lag very much, but they figured out if you combine rubber boots and an item from Xeno's reliquary that sets ice around you where you're standing, you can accelerate basically indefinitely, which leads to some pretty ludicrous speeds as long as you don't hit anything, at which point it hurts a lot. But of course if lag hits, you just sink to the bottom of the ocean rather rapidly. So that was exploited quite a bit. But nonetheless, there were 12 points all around the map, and this was a nice way to get to show off some of the less traveled locations, some locations that don't actually have ferry operators near them. So that was also an effort so that people can just pay their way through. But yeah, it was nice nonetheless. We got to see the Atoll, we got to see Cubeland, we got to see Lucky Feet, which is a nice place in general as well. We got to check out Aquatic Isles and such. Some very nice places. But anyways, after an hour and a half for me, and after a couple hours for everyone else, because I am evidently better at navigating than a lot of my patrons. No worries, most people stay in one place in Minecraft. We ended up at Wiver's Way, where a very special announcement was ready to be had. Okay, so we've lost a few along the road, as it were, but everybody here has completed it, so hooray! Congrats! You've travelled a long way, and in some cases at alarming velocity.
Hi, Aku. You're just in time, Aku.
So, right. So, you've travelled all this way, and surprisingly you've impressed some people, at least in the underbelly. So if you follow me over here to this lovely oak woman, and there's so many particles in my face, jeez, Sakura, chill slightly. So here we have Bottlebower. She's very nice, and she guards the entrance to this particular tunnel, which is now open. So enjoy yourselves. There's a fellow down here who will explain exactly what this is.
This is extremely sketchy.
Oh yeah, it gets even sketchier.
I have ran over this so many times.
Like you guys are
There's a sentence.
First down here.
Also, heyo would have been on earlier, but the yard apparently needed all the work today.
Oh, pity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but yeah, guys, there are in fact mobs. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Which means
Alright, give
there's
me a
no
bit
fire.
to log on and whip up a teleportation tablet. I'll see if I can hit you guys up soon.
Yeah. Well, welcome, everybody else, to the black market of New Helena.
Wow, that's expensive.
Oh yeah.
Right, that was gonna be a thing.
Yep.
That's expensive.
So yes, here you can buy things that are difficult or entirely impossible to achieve elsewhere. And also, you get to set up your own little stores. Because as our perimeter guard up there explains, this area is not protected in any fashion. You can build, you can mine, you can do all you like around here. It is a gentleman's agreement to not trash the place, but this is Wiver's way.
Yo, no stealing the NPCs.
What?
At least for like the first month, no stealing the NPCs.
I think it's kidnapping in that
Come on,
case,
let's
isn't
make
it?
it like a week. Let's make it a week, because nobody was on.
You know.
Wait, what?
Let me put it this way, you actually finished building that weird menagerie you have downstairs, and we'll say around that time.
Alright, let's see. All we need is one piece of netherrack, and then we can just duplicate it.
We don't need to get netherrack from them, don't worry.
We have some
Yeah,
already.
we will be getting access to the Nether. It's
And I
taking a
can
bit
make
longer
some
than I would have preferred, but we
first.
will be getting access. Separate to the Nether dungeon. But for the
There are
moment,
also 2 people.
that is our first black market
Uh,
dealer
but,
down here.
There
I
are
have a
2
gift
people.
for you.
There are 2 people on the server with ember setups that can manufacture infinite netherrack.
Oh, and Wolfram, I have something for you over here.
One bear.
Specifically for Wolfram.
Yep. So, Wolfram,
Execution.
Black market.
Was that a custom NPC?
you have one.
Custom NPCs.
You have one rule with this,
I wish I
which is
got
don't
some
mess
white
with
berry.
existing quests or NPCs.
Understood. What does it do otherwise?
It creates NPCs. It also allows you to add
It
quests
Runs
and
away in
such.
fear.
Is this
Runs
for
away in
filling
fear.
up- Is this for filling up my pirate village?
You can fill up your pirate village, you can add incidental NPCs and such to the rest of the map. I am trusting you very much with this to be
Thank you
responsible.
so much.
I can't run fast enough.
But that will allow you to basically populate the map.
I will endeavor to make you proud.
And also don't
Here's
lose it
not-
because I am not giving you another.
Oh, don't worry. I will take very good care of this.
Also, rip Purr being able to log on to Feywild anymore.
Oh dear. But other than that, that is it for this event. So we have a we have a new anointed lore maker, shall we say, and we have the black market where you can now buy things like Never Quartz, Never Wart, Never Rack, Soul Sand, and soon to come many other things as well.
Oscillates in lore.
Oscillates in fear.
Oscillate in fear and excitement.
Also, I have a time lapse for building this place, so yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
So we got Lore Master Wolfram then.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Well, lore
Not the Lore
lore
Master
maker,
anymore, it's the Lore
lore
Master.
maker. Lore master is still
Is he
me.
part of Maker Studios?
Okay, that's fair. I feel like Lore Master sounds good, but
Hey,
Your,
Book.
your normal your normal laugh doesn't scare me in the slightest. That giggle
Yes.
absolutely petrifies me.
Yes, mate, I have a new job.
Whoop, whoop.
Uh-oh.
Huh.
You have a job now.
Right, so other than that, catch you all next time.